You know how that goes, but I just wanna know if we can slide. I would love to hang out on night time.
All right, so welcome to another episode of What's Your Story? And who do we have here today?
Yo, you got Wale Intern, aka Big Mike, aka Mike Edie. I'm saying first name, last name.
Okay. Okay, nice introduction, big introduction for you. So tell me, Mr. Wale Intern, Mr. Michael Edie, where you from, man?
Man, I'm from Marion County. I'm saying from the swamp.
From the swamp?
Swamp country.
For those who don't know where Marion County is, like exactly like what state?
It's in South Carolina. People who know who I am, you know how I'm a big advocate for the Carolinas. It's right outside of Myrtle Beach. Most people know where Myrtle Beach at.
All right, for sure. All right. So how was it growing up there, man?
Growing up in Marion is very interesting. Like as a kid, I used to like work in the fields with my grandma. I used to like crop tobacco, pick cotton, work in the big garden, shell peas, being outside like hunting and stuff. So it was like a normal small town country boy.
Yeah. You said pick cotton?
Yeah, I picked cotton before.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing still going on.
Bro, like, yo, you go to my mama's house and walk at the end of the street and it's crazy. So there's a cotton field between the middle school and the high school in Marion. And that middle school is where Zion Williams played middle school basketball at, where he went to school at.
Oh, word, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a fun fact for everybody. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know that right there.
Yeah, I remember when Zion was in middle school. I know his mama and his daddy.
Oh, that's live, bro. That's crazy. I still can't believe it's a cotton field in between schools. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I knew that was still a thing, bro. So I know most people know you for, being in the academy and academics and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I got a couple questions for you. How is it working with academics and all your peers? How is that whole collective? How is the camaraderie?
The camaraderie, it's something that's been building for years. Like, I've been a chat nigga forever. Like, I'm one of these dudes that, I remember back in like 2012 watching the war in Chirac. I remember, like I said, I went to Coastal. I remember living at the Suites, and the end of my night was like going through World Star Hip Hop and seeing if Akademiks post something, to like being on Skype calls with them, and to like 2020 being on the Discord and pretty much being consistent and having those conversations with them, then me becoming that personality. A lot of people don't know that I changed my name while during COVID to Wale Intern to help me stand out more. Like, I went by like my Instagram name, MWEE13 for the longest. The act used to call me McWee13 on those like back in the day Skype on streams and stuff. Then I was like, it was during that time, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do Wale Intern because I'm the biggest Wale advocate. And I noticed since I did that, my name stuck more.
So what about Wale you love so much?
That's my GOAT. So I wasn't really allowed to listen to hip hop music growing up because my mom was a pastor. And I used to go up to DC a lot. My godmother was from Waldorf, and also, ironically, my cousins, they lived in Waldorf. So I was being in like White Plains and Clinton, Maryland. And my cousin DJ, he's a big photographer up in the DC area. He did some stuff with Brent Fayez. I know he did some photos for Action Bronson. It was like 2009. He put me on Paint the Picture. So when I really got into hip hop, it was me being in DC listening to Waldorf.
You don't hear a lot of people say that. I respect that. Wale did have his time. He did have his time. I know one of my favorite things is what was that mixtape, bro? The Seinfeld inspired mixtape.
More About Nothing.
Yes, bro. With the breakup song on there.
The breakup song is legendary.
Facts.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people don't know. Like, the majority of my game with women come from Wale.
Wale got a pen though. He more like he a poet rapper.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a simp. I'm a simp ass nigga. I be simping for bitches, bro. Like I am a lover boy. So whenever it comes for me, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was in college, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll be like hitting bitches with Wale lines, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, like you're touching my soul." I'm just like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm an ain't shit nigga. Like I'm just quoting some shit this nigga Wale said.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, this shit he rapping and writing poetry about is about black women, and I'm saying it to white women.
And it's still working?
It still works. It's just the irony of it.
Guess it don't matter.
It don't matter, man. Game is game.
Yeah, game is game. It's all smooth. That's commendable. That's funny. I just wanted to bring that up because a lot of people don't really even bring up Wale like that anymore. You know
nah, I gotta keep him alive.
All right, bet. That's super dope. So, being that you're part of the academy and you work for ACT, he's pretty controversial. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we're all controversial. I feel like one thing, even get back to the other question, I haven't speak on my peers. We technically are all controversial. And I feel like if you look at Joe Rogan, he's controversial, but it's just a part of using your First Amendment. You're saying what's on your mind. Like, we live in a time period where everybody's so sensitive. Everybody's just like, oh, I can't offend nobody. So when you actually hearing somebody saying their own opinion, even though you're going to get backlash, you're still going to get some hand claps because you're saying what's on your mind, using your First Amendment. And that's a big thing, definitely in this day and time.
Yeah, you got a point with that. And also, I wanted to ask, being that you guys are so opinionated and he is the figure that he is, how is it working for someone that is, you know what I'm saying, so in the media for all different types of things? Like, how is that working for him? You know what I'm saying? Because he's him, he's going to handle it the way he handles it. But as far as somebody that works for him that also kind of represents him in a way, how do you handle that for yourself?
My biggest thing is when the media come act about his personal life, it's none of my business. I stay out of it. I get a lot of DMs. I get a lot of people hitting me up, asking me about it. That's his life. Sometimes it'd be unfortunate that sometimes his personal life might interfere with some of our other peers of us, like maybe wanting to do certain things. But that's the nature of the game. And the biggest thing that you even going to hear him say, like, one person don't stop the show. So whatever we got to do, we still going to do it no matter what. And just the fact that of us being a shadow of him and what he been through, like if we still do our thing and we don't need him to babysit us, we're going to be golden no matter what. Because at the end of the day, he always got our back.
Yeah, just going to keep working and working and working.
Yeah, just going to keep working, man. Yeah. Like, you just got to have that hunger from it. Like, and biggest thing about acting people don't realize is he's independent. Viacom, Sony, UNG, none of these big corporations own him. So it's just like kind of one of those people things that people look at him and I was like, oh, he's black. And he's black. Yeah, he's Jamaican, he's an immigrant, but he's not owned by like a company. Like, yo, if you look at Charlamagne, I hate iHeartRadio, that's Viacom. Granted, I look up to Charlamagne. He's from South Carolina, but the things that he does, it's like, okay, if he has a certain opinion and Viacom doesn't agree with it, he can't speak on it. Act don't got to go through that. So that's another thing too. I love it. Like, hey, in the day, I don't got to worry about quote unquote a big corporation keeping my mouth closed. And all these people who speak about being woke and everything, they need to understand that about Act. Y'all go champion other people that's pretty much getting told what to say for the white man, but the person that's doing it for itself, y'all got a million bad things to say about them.
Never thought about like that from that perspective, honestly, bro.
Definitely.
Honestly, yeah. That's real. That's real. And I also wanted to ask, of course, the obvious question to ask around this time. We all know how he handled the whole Boom situation, but how did you handle the Boom situation, knowing him personally as well?
The Boom situation, man.
Before and after, because
right.
you know the video evidence took some time.
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
So before it happened, I called Boom when stuff started coming out. I said, "Yo, Boom." I was like, "Yo, this shit look weird. Like, yo, what's up? Is it fake? Is it what's going on?" He was like, "Yo, Wale, it's cap. Like where I was at was like super racist." He was like, "Nigga, you know me." And like just like how I acted, I shot him bail. And I was like, all right, bet. And like I didn't really speak on it. I didn't really like over defend him because it wasn't my fight. That's his fight. So the fact that he told me this, then he was like, he hit up Destiny, and if you're from the chat, you know who Destiny is. Geno Smith, baby mama. He like asked her for her lawyer, and the nigga never even hit up the lawyer. Nigga like lied to me behind like having a conversation like, oh yeah, I talked to the lawyer. Lawyer's doing this and that, and never had a consultation with the lawyer. Lied to my face, and I feel like some people feel like I was defending him because the people that he was beefing with. You heard 1090 Jake say he had a Discord beef. I like was beefing with those same people, but unrelated to what he had going on with Boom. And another thing about that was this person, like they said, oh, like one, I never doxed anybody, like, and I'm the person who got doxed. I got doxed plenty of times. Like it's to the point where like she went on Reddit and stuff, her and her little crew or whatever posted like my government, my Facebook, where my mama stayed with the Google map picture. Like they did all of that, and the stuff came around whenever like Ray, people know my Ray, Tory Lanez, since he came in because he's cool with the girl. He came in there and like damn me for no reason because of her or whatever. And it's like people want to talk about like real doxing with like address and everything. Man, nigga, like back in 2020, this nigga Ray like did a full dox on me.
A full dox?
Nigga did a full dox with my full government, my phone number, address, and it was spammed in the Discord. This was like 2020. And then like he was trying to do all this little uproar and everything like that about me and stuff and trying to whatever. It was super weird.
Yeah.
And everything. And I was like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me. She doing weird stuff and try to put me as oh, I shouldn't have went at him. Like, bro, you back for no reason. When I got back in there, of course I'm gonna come at you. So it is what it is. Like I said, once I saw those second videos, I didn't defend Boom. I'm the nigga who got 1090 Jake in the Discord, got him in the VC with Act. I felt like I was lied to. I'm upset that like I didn't know this about him earlier. Me and this nigga slept in the same room together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I would have known that, you think I would have slept in the same room with this nigga?
I don't think he would have been around.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
like nobody knew. And granted, it came out of a Discord beef, and I know a lot of people been coming at me. One thing I understand about me as Wale's intern, I'm low hanging fruit. I am an easy target. Niggas love talking shit about me. But the thing about it is, niggas started threatening me with all these different videos, and they're gonna look my shit up, bro. I ain't never did no weird shit. I'm a good kid.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, I went to jail for, like, minor possession of alcohol. Like, yo, the time I went to jail, it was, my homegirl Shalee had a blackout party with my boy Jameson Bobbitt. Shout out to Blythewood, South Carolina. And that night, and just look on my IG, you'll see a picture of me hugging up with this chick named Jennifer Nagel. And that night I went to jail. I had a handle of Maker's Mark. Niggas know me. I'm the Maker's Mark legend. I had a handle for Maker's Mark. I had my boy Jonesy to go to Costco and buy me the handle of Maker's Mark. I was 19. I was either 19 or 20. And I remember like I having the bottle at the party. I'm taking shots at the bottles, the big bottle of Makers. And I remember how I got caught because my nigga Landon Moss, he was Vine famous. He's still doing his thing, acting and everything, doing commercial. And I remember Landon, Sheldon, and I want to say my nigga T-Bag, they was leaving. And I gave him the bottle to take shots.
Yeah.
I should have just told him to hold on to the bottle because it was like 5 unmarked cop cars came out. Like, Coastal was a big party school. And in my head, I'm like, I know these are police. I know these are unmarked because we saw them like 20 minutes before across the street just camping out. And we was like, yo, they about to come bust this shit. And I gave them the bottle. All of them took swigs of the bottle and they gave it back to me. And then whenever they gave me the bottle out, the next thing you know, like all these unmarked cars came out and the padway came out and everybody started running. And I was trying to make a beeline to my apartment. So where the party was at, my apartment was to like the next building, like next to the volleyball court. So I was like, so me being smart, I'm thinking like, y'all panic. I fucked up. So I tossed the bottle underneath a car and tried to like run to my apartment. Motherfuckers had like guns. I was like, yo, stop. And like I had no ID on me. And I tried to lie. I was like, oh yeah, I'm 21. But they looking at me dumb as fuck. Like, nigga, if you 21, why the fuck you threw this bottle underneath the car?
You know what? That's something else I want to touch on for our younger viewers. How was your college experience, bro?
Yo, college was like a movie. It didn't feel weird. It didn't feel real, man. It was like every day. I remember like at a certain point, I'd be with my nigga Dollar and we'd be chilling at his crib or we walking around. And I was like, yo, life don't feel weird, real. Like, it was like the shit that was happening. Like, the best way to put like how shit was going in college was like, you know, it can be like a Wednesday night, like a kickback turns into a party turns into a rager. And that was like every day. Like, it felt like, yo, like you living one life at Coastal was like 4 months in the real world. Of the amount of bullshit, the amount of drama, the amount of unreal crazy shit that would happen. That's how it was.
So what's your craziest college story?
Crazy. Dang, so many.
Bro, I bet. I hear about Coastal.
I want to say the craziest thing that I probably could say on camera was how I got harassed for like a whole semester by the fire department because
wow.
I used to burn couches.
What? You used to burn couches?
Yeah, I used to burn couches. We used to have like parties and burn couches. And I remember like the funniest one was like, I remember spring break one year, I came back from Cancun and I threw a sweets party and I wasn't even there for it. And what happened was like I came back, it was like fucking like 12 o'clock or whatever, and the party supposed to end at like at 7. It was like a pool party. And I walked out my car, it was my buddy Lance, his parents. And it's like, oh Christ, it's like his parents gonna look at me like, yo, like I'm like this crazy like frat boy college kid or whatever. So when I walked out the car, everybody was like, yo, Big Mike is back. All right, in a matter of time, me grabbing my suitcase and stuff out the trunk of his parents' car, putting stuff back, and like saying bye to them. There was a couch on fire, and I'm seeing like this one chick throwing a mattress on top of the fire.
You lit the couches outside, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Boy, because I was about to say, damn, boy, you probably wanted for arson somewhere.
Bruh, the fire department would come around like on the weekends. And like they would see me on the patio drinking and be like, yo, where is the burning couch? And I'm looking at them like, do you see a burning couch?
Yeah.
And it was like, I know you're burning couch. Like, how the fuck can I hide a burning couch? Like, I got in an argument with a firefighter like about where is a burning couch at. And I'm like, yo, Jesus Christ! Like, you think I'm just gonna like conceal like a whole like burning couch? And the crazy story was like that one time somebody burnt some couches. People got like pissed off that the fire department came to like take it out and start throwing beer bottles and shit.
Yeah.
Then I know like that Monday, I had to like go talk to my leasing manager. It was like, hey, like y'all can't be throwing shit at the fire department. I was like, I didn't even throw shit. And like, but it was a lot of crazy times.
It sounds like it, man. I just wanted you to touch on that. So, like all the younger kids in high school, just in case they kind of in between on whether they want to join the workforce or whether they want to go to college to have some of your intake.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. So I feel like I have noticed this a lot just with the audience. I understand a lot of people went straight to the workforce to do different stuff, and like of course you're chasing that bag, but I feel like they missed out on a lot of growing experience. So a lot of times I say certain stories or talk about women and crazy shit I've seen. If you went to a college or a PWI, you relate to that. If you didn't, you don't relate to that. So in your mind, you feel like, oh, it's cap or whatever. And it's like, nah, bro, you need to go to college, go to a PWI, be at a party college. And this is regular life for most people.
Yeah, so I got to add to that myself. I went to Coastal as well. It's kind of how we know each other, of course.
Yeah.
But I would say the same thing, bro. College just give you different experiences, especially depending on where you come from. It's always good to learn new things and explore, and that's how you grow just in life from different experiences. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that for really the younger kids and stuff like that, just to help them out, just in case. So from the other angle earlier, we saw the Big Chief bag. So
yeah,
explain that. What's that?
Yo, shout out to my boy AD, man. Man, AD really hooked niggas up, bro. Like I said, man, he gave us this right here. There.
Turn to the side. The other side. Oh, that's smooth.
Like I said, man, that's my AD. When it comes to like me being a part of this whole media podcast game, AD like my big brother, bro. AD is that one guy like I can hit up anytime. He gonna pick up the phone. He gonna text me back. He's gonna tell me how he feel. He's gonna give me great advice, and like that means the world to me. And like he's one of those people, man. Like when I first did my first podcast, it was with AD. My first podcast I ever did was with AD. He said, "Yo, you're going."
Oh, word?
Like, yeah. He's like he told Act. He's like when Act came in towards the end, he's like, "Yo, Act, like you found a gold mine with this one."
Yeah.
So like since day one, like AD really fucked with me, man. Like I appreciate all the advice. Him always like giving me like different things to do, the way to look. Also too, man, shout out to Flacco, Poetic Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco, another one that hit you up and like give you good advice.
All right, so I watched some of the shorts as well. I wanted to bring that up. Some of the shorts of the clips of you of with you on the stream and your love for white women. In particular, Bobby Althoff. So my first question is, where is she at this current moment?
I know she one of these Seattle chicks, and I've been to Seattle and Oregon. I haven't Seattle and Oregon is like a hidden bacon of like bad white women, like top tier. And the thing about it is, ain't nobody thinking about going to the Pacific Northwest, and they out there, man.
So you feel like it's a gold mine?
It's a gold mine that
white women out there,
and niggas ain't tapped in yet. Shout out to Yeet.
What, he from there?
Yeah.
What was your first white woman crush? Celebrity? It could be celebrity. It could be local. It could be both.
All right. My first like celebrity crush was Hillary Duff. Lizzie McGuire. Oh my gosh! Like I was in love with her.
She still look good.
Yes. Then like real life, like the first like chick that like I ain't gonna go lie, like I had like my other dealings with like women that I was kind of like dating or whatever or dealing with, but like the one chick I was like, yo, like that bitch perfect, like she could control me. Was this one chick named Brianna Marby, Maley, whatever her name is. I'm fucking it up right now because it was back in college and I ain't want to give that bitch the clout. Niggas who know me, you know, bro. Like I remember the first time I saw her was like on campus. I was like, yo, that bitch got it. And then I would see her at this bar named Tongi's. Like, yo, you know about Tongi's, that shit be getting lit. And like, then I talked to her and stuff, and it was like everything like I like in a chick. Like, yo, she was from like Massachusetts. She was like Italian, dark hair, and it was like she had it.
Okay.
And I was like, ain't gonna lie, man. And niggas who know me from Coastal, bro, I was like the most ignorant nigga that got away with too much shit that I should have get. I would be the nigga that would have a white tee, some big ass black Crocs on, and some basketball shorts going to the bar and doing what the fuck I want to do. Still get the favorite bitch that you looking at. And like, I remember because of this chick, bro, I would put on regular clothes to go to the club, go to the bar. I had to make sure my game was excellent.
So I'm about to say, you ain't put on regular clothes going nowhere else, bro?
Bro, like, that girl had it, bro. I had it, like, bro, like, it was probably one of the few times in my life that, like, I went out of my way to try to impress a woman.
Okay.
Like, I finally got this chick to come out to, like, one of the parties that me and my nigga Dolly, we used to throw, like, these, like, house parties, like, once a month.
Yeah.
She came out and everything. Like she already seen when I go out and shit. That like even like because you know if you went to Coastal like during the week you probably go like the time you're gonna go to Coastal Ale House for happy hour. Then like Saturday you're gonna go out to B-Way. And like she saw that yo I was very popular. Like yo like I wasn't no slow lead. Like yo people fuck with me.
Yeah.
Then she got a party that I was like really trying to like shoot the shot heavy, trying to secure it. I'm saying secure it. She kind of hit me with like, I don't know, man. She called me a man whore.
Call you a man whore?
Yeah.
What were you doing to make her believe that?
I guess I got too much attention.
Also, she couldn't mess with you.
The one thing I learned is like certain chicks, they don't like dudes that get attention or more attention than they do. So that's what I learned from her. And so she didn't fuck with me because I was a nigga that got more attention than her. Yeah. I always been a big nigga. I always been a fat ass.
Yeah.
And it was like I was a cool nigga though. So I got that attention and stuff, and I guess she felt inferior. But I'm like, girl, man, I'm still looking back on this shit. But me and Shawty could have been a power couple.
So would you say she the best you never had, bro?
Bro, still to this day. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You know she may see this, so
yo,
maybe this, you know what I'm saying? This is a call to her. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Charlotte kind of turned me into an asshole.
Yeah.
But she would have to play her cards right. Then at the same time too, there's another Italian chick that kind of I want my world to revolve around.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
what is it about them Italians, man?
I don't know what it is. Hey yo, shout out to Philly.
We love them Italians, boy. Only thing I know about the Italians is Sopranos.
Nah, but
food show.
I like those like up north Italian women, like dark hair, big eyes. Like I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Like they have a little attitude. They spicy. Like these the women that are gonna speak their mind. Like even if they upset with you or if a situation is about you, that they care about you, they're gonna talk shit and gonna tell you, yo, man, the fuck up.
Yeah, also, so you like that?
I love it, bro. I'm a lot. Y'all niggas know me.
Yeah.
I need to have a chick that's gonna like. I need a chick that's gonna like talk her shit to me and be like, yo, stay on progress.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's funny, but so let's see what else I gotta ask about white women. Bro, how many actually? We're gonna scratch that. So we know you love white women. So how many black women have you been with? Or you know what I'm saying?
4.
4? Okay. That's straight. You know what I'm saying? What is it? What's the difference? What about white women you like that maybe you don't see in black women? Or
Man, I
you
got
know what I'm
cheated
saying?
on. Got looked crazy. Like, bro, I'm a nice nigga. Like, I got a good heart. And it's about feeling appreciated.
Yeah.
Just like, bro, like, yo, like, I'm just sorry, bro. Like, hey, if a woman come at me and treat me like they appreciate me and I'll give the shirt off my back, all right. But it's just that the energy that I get back from them.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. So you basically go who have to go. You know what I'm saying? Go after you.
Man,
Really.
I
You know
like
what I
who
mean?
like me.
Exactly.
And I'm also very classist with it too, bro, because like certain experiences in life that I want. Like if I have a kid with a chick, I like my kid is gonna experience South Carolina, being out the boonies. Like I grew up with 2 parents in my house, upper middle class and whatever. And wherever she's from, I want them to have that same experience with her and her family. Like I also want to make sure like my partner, if we have a kid, like she didn't quote unquote grow up in a broken home.
Oh, that's very, very respectable. You know what I'm saying? Especially these days, a lot of people don't last in relationships. The divorce rate hella high. Not even saying you have to get married or anything, but just to stick by their side. That says a lot about your character and who you
Yeah.
are as a person. You know what
I
I'm
don't know if you can see it, bro. We got a picture of a white woman ass up here, bro. We know we love white women.
saying? I heard you mention Charlotte earlier. How was your Charlotte experience? How did you like that? For people that have never been.
Charlotte to me is a very unique place. Like I went there after college. I feel like I done in a sense, conquered Charlotte. I done did everything that I want to do in Charlotte. I feel like I really want to help the music scene grow there, but it's kind of like people don't understand that. Like, hey, there's certain things you can do.
I'm
The
about to say,
big
what? Why you think they don't understand it?
man, I feel like a lot of people. Well, it's just the Carolinas in general, bro. Niggas looking for a handout, and if you go to Atlanta, niggas ain't gonna give you no handout. Like the way like any music industry go, man, it's like you got to pay to play, and you got to do it correctly. I give niggas a lot of free game, but they don't do shit with it. Like I want you to win. Like one of my goals that I'm gonna do with the academy and make sure I am a household name is to the point where at least once a year there's a nigga from the Carolinas coming out, guy or woman coming out for music out of the Carolinas. Like we see that with Memphis. Memphis is a small market too, but at least once a year there's a person from Memphis that pops off for music. I
Yeah,
want to do that for the Carolinas. Hey, because I'm into time with the media and everything.
yeah.
That's what I want to do. So yes, while they say some outrageous shit, yes, while they doing this and the third saying this, just know that my battle for me doing all of this is for the Carolinas.
It's a method to the madness.
It's a method to the madness.
I see what you're saying.
And I'm like this: if everybody calls me crazy or whatever, and it elevates me because everybody's talking crazy about me, just know all the Carolina people are watching you or whatever. And when you're doing the things you need to do, and I can bring you up on the platform, trust me, I'm gonna do everything I can for you.
So, what are 3 artists from the Carolinas that you would shout out right now?
Trap Dicky, SOB Cam, Chris Kite, but he from Baltimore. uh,
He's still independent.
he's still independent,
He's
but
still independent though.
like niggas consider him a Myrtle Beach nigga, but he from Bmore. And there's this one chick, she from Charlotte. I think his name was like SS Barbie, something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, she fire for
she
female
fire.
artist, and she from Charlotte.
And you can find their music on all platforms if anybody wants to look and everything.
I think she got a lot of stuff on YouTube and stuff. But shout out to this media platform on Charlotte Lit.
Okay.
Yeah, Charlotte Lit be posting her a lot. Charlotte Lit, yeah, that's probably one of the it's like if you're from Charlotte, that's like the world star hip hop for us. Like if you go look on the Charlotte Instagram page, man, it will blow your mind about the shit that be going on in the city, bro.
We gonna we around to like wrapping this up, so it's pretty much the ending portion of the interview. But for you being from Marion and you having the experiences that you having, and you being connected to whoever you connected to, whatever groups that you're in, what advice do you have to anyone that's chasing what you're trying to do, or you know what I'm saying, or anybody really that has a dream and just want to make it out of whatever situation they're in?
Number one, manifest. If you manifest something, you speak it into existence, it will happen. 2, don't give up. You don't ever give up on anything that you want to do. Even if it's down to like if you want to do something extra in your life, but don't let your 9 to 5 dictate that. Like you got 24 hours. Yeah, you might work that 12-hour shift. You might be tired as fuck. But hey, that shit that's going towards your dreams, give it 3 hours every day, even though you're tired as fuck. So whenever it's a year down the line, that 3 hours adds up, and plus you might give a little bit more time on your days off, it's going to blossom. And another thing, to be yourself, man. When you be yourself, people will appreciate that. Being yourself does so much for you. When you're not being yourself, you're living in a lie, whatever, you got to cover that up, whatever, and you got to start doing more, and what happens? You get fucking exposed. But if you being yourself, it's okay if niggas call you lame, niggas call you weird, but if you being your fucking self, guess what happens? They're doing all that at the beginning part of it, but once you hit that pinnacle and hit higher up on that mountain, you being yourself, and they call you weird and shit, they're not gonna call you weird no more. It's gonna be to the point people are mimicking who you are. They're gonna try to be like you. So that's one of the things that people should realize, because if everybody who knows me in real life and they see me doing this on this platform, they be like, yo, that's Big Mike. That always been Big Mike. But a lot of people are like, oh, he's capping, he doing this. Nah, I'm just being myself. Like, yo, if you come and meet me in real life, there's a lot of people who like got to have conversations with me on like Discord after hearing me on stream and seeing the podcast, and they got to understand me better. So just be yourself.
I like that. I like that, bro. Especially to be yourself, for sure. I like that, man. Because you know, it's the easiest to be yourself, bro. It's hard when you have to pretend and keep acting like you said, build a lie on top of lie on top of lie. It gets hard to keep up with all the lies. Eventually somebody gonna pick out one of them lies and, like you said, be exposed. So hey man, thank you for joining us, bro, and actually giving us the time. We know you're a busy man. You got shit going on.
Yo, shout out to What's Your Story.
Appreciate that.
Shout out to the Academy. And like I said, ain't nobody bigger.
Hey. Hey man, thank you for joining us. Like I said, big shout out to Marion. You know what I'm saying? To Charlotte. You know.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Swamp, man. Swamp, like the best battle rapper in the game right now.
I've actually seen some of his stuff. This is just a tad bit, but I did like what I saw for sure. Nice. So yeah, man, thank you for joining us once again. And
definitely.
That wraps up another episode of What's Your Story? We out.
The bros, you know how that goes, but I just wanna know if we can slide. I would love to hang out on my time. I've never seen anyone so fun.